Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. So we are carrying on our war today against the Bug Empire, and I think we can easily finish them off, to be honest. The start of the war was quite bad for them. I went and captured their home world and 2 other major worlds. Now they only have 1 major planet left for the Teekans. Now the best thing about this is, even though technically they have way more planets than they did at the start of the war, the planets they captured are pathetic. So they went from 4 to 11. But if I zoom in on one of my random colonies they've just captured, for instance, this one right here, Yenkor 1. It has 37 million population and makes 228 pounds. That's not a lot of money, everybody. That's kind of pathetic. So, in comparison, the thing I captured had like, what, 400,000? Bit of a difference there. So, hopefully, we're going to go through here and wipe these guys out quite soon. Now, I've got to do a few changes to try and get this to speed up a little bit because I may have made a few mistakes last episode. My main thing is we haven't got any troops. That's the general problem here. We haven't got the cash flow, so the AI is not building any troops, and we don't have people ready to go and invade worlds, which is a giant pain. So what we're going to do, we're going to dive into the old policy maker here, and I'm going to change this setting. Now, I did this last episode, I think, because in the long run, I do want a lot of garrison troops to protect my people. Who would not want to protect their worlds? It makes sense, right? But not while we're fighting a war. So if I zoom in to explain what I'm doing here, if I go to Rocky 2, you'll see that currently you've got all these different troops with blue bars. Blue bars means they're garrisoned. And because I got such a high garrison level, most of them are going to be sat around discarding forever. If I press low mode, we will unlock a lot of troops that we can now go and use for our future conquest. So very, very useful. And hopefully it will speed up the rest of the invasions across the galaxy here. Now, I do want to do one more, load troops, my friend, one more manual invasion. Because once we do take down this Teekan world, their economy will be over. So I'm actually going to move towards this location, our battle fleet Athena. And then it's going to take a bit of time, but once the invasion fleet goes and picks up the new troops, we will then go and invade and take down their last territory. After that, I'm going to leave the AI to it. We've got a lot of AI fleets flying around, blowing people up anyway. They should eventually just be able to go and take things down and just hopefully end the war themselves after a period of time. Sorted. Cool. So what we're going to do this episode as well is this is a major factor, the cash flow. I need to get this sorted out. We are building a lot of colony ships right now. And until the population grows up, we'll have a lot of negative income. So I want to try and do anything I can technology-wise to try and just speed this up. To get more cash quicker so we can carry on playing the game and make some good progress here. So my plan is going to be, I want to get anything I can that increases money. So it'll be this one. Genetic rewiring. This increases our medical prowess, which increases happiness, which increases money. So pretty simple, right? I want to get this guy unlocked as soon as possible. So we're actually going to move this guy to the top if we can. But we want to make sure we're always researching Turret Drive Mark II because it increases speed a lot. After that, I've been looking around different techs. And these ones here are pretty badass. These techs are from the Shakturi DLC. They lead to a bunch of really powerful things like population growth, better leaders, better crew values, loads of things. If we go down this route right away, we unlock a building here, Genetic Studies Academy, which actually increases the population growth even further if I build it in my galaxy. So awesome. I want to get that as soon as possible. Apart from that though, I don't think there's much more we can really do with money, to be honest. It's a bit sad, but it is what it is. I will though fast track if we can advanced research, because if we get this, it just increases everything else I'm doing faster. I think it goes from like 20 research per lab for 25, so not a massive deal, but if I have like 100 labs, it's going to add up a little bit, isn't it? We're going to get more tech, we're going to complete the game faster. Cool, that's looking pretty good. We'll let my guys do their own thing for a while as people pick up units and stuff. I'm going to double check my score. So we know that I'm currently third in the galaxy. I really want to win, so I hope today we can get to second place by taking over the Teekans. This is the nation that's next to me, by the way, this yellow guy. They own so much stuff. They have been kind of just like a scourge in the galaxy. For some reason, they have the ability to own territory across the map. Like, for instance, they own this bit. They own this bit. they just have a knack for spreading around their tendrils across the galaxy here. Regardless, though, despite their intentions, I think I have more planets than them. I currently have 65 colonies. They have 23. So in terms of population, speed, growth, anything like that, I will overtake them. But the first place, though, the other nation of bugs and insects, they're a bit more powerful. and they have a lot of population. So it's going to take a bit of time to catch up to them, but we should be able to do it soon. At least I hope so anyway. Cool. That out of the way, let the game run through for a bit. We're getting some technology from all the destruction. Missile defenses, very awesome. And a bunch of location maps. Do these even do anything at this point? Because I'm pretty sure the entire galaxy has been surveyed. So is there much point in even finding those things? I really don't know. Where are they? Invasion fleets. They're about halfway there. So they're not that far off. And they can pick up the new armored troops and we can get rocking. I just said about saving money, but I might queue up some more invasion troops again. I did kind of realize between episodes that I made a bit of a mistake with the building in question that makes armor. Just makes armor troops. There's no racial modifiers on them as far as I can tell. So I should build quite a few of them just so we can just spam out like this tons of new military units for future conquests. And I'll build a few more facilities as well. Ooh, check this out. It looks like we've unlocked... Whoa, look at this thing. We've unlocked some new buildings. The Galactic Tourism Mega Park. This sounds amazing. So this thing increases tourism income by 100%. That's a lot of tourism income. It reduces mining rate, increases happiness. This is awesome. We should probably build this on our biggest world. So unfortunately for me, my home world already has the maximum amount of tax rate at 70%. You can go higher, by the way, if you're doing it manually, but the AI doesn't go above 70. If I press unpause, it would just go back. Regardless though, if we try and find the best possible planet we have, which I think still might be Rocky 2, we should probably put the super park on it. If I go by size, this world is better, I think. Maximum population, quality. There's also a really, really good ocean world, but we haven't got ocean population. I'll tell you what, we're going to go and dive in, and we're going to make a Winter Wonderland Palace on the cat's homeworld. It's going to be beautiful. So we're going to build Santa's Grotto on Winter, which should hopefully increase their income by quite a bit. We've also got other ones as well. We've got the Galactic Diplomacy Center, which increases diplomacy and research, and also happiness. Do you know what? We'll build both of them on here. We'll have the center of happiness in the galaxy, and we'll have the center of diplomacy at the same place. And we also got Galactic Mining, Galactic Command, and Espionage. So all these are different things. So this guy, for instance, will massively increase the troop build rate on whatever colony it's built on, but also it will reduce its income. So we want to have this on a world which is very military centric. So I think probably the best place to put this guy down is going to clearly be the I've lost where it was now. The Shakturi planet we had a while back. This one here. It's going to be quite big eventually, and it has a lot of population. I think this thing will be a great military world. So we're going to put down the academy here, and eventually this will also mean that we lose loads of... It also means we get loads of money off on logistics to save loads of costing, and it just makes things better as well, like increased speed, all sorts. It's a no-brainer. We're going to put that down. And at the same time, I'm going to put down the Espionage Center, because this place looks very, like, movie-esque in a way. It's, like, horrible in a storm location with, like, lava. Perfect place to put down the Espionage Academy, in my opinion. Done. Mining, though, that's a bit different. I think if we have a look around, we want to find a place that has, like, 3 or 4 luxury resources, because we want to mine them as soon as possible, right? So if we have a quick look down here. No, that's not what I want. What about this place? Grove. Grove has 3 separate commodities on it, and they all have some pretty good modifiers. So I'll tell you what, we're going to build the mining academy here, or center, which will increase my general mining by 15%, and on the colony it'll go up by 100%, so we get a lot more luxury resources. So cool. I think I'm happy with that. That should hopefully make us a little bit more powerful in the long run after those things get created. Apart from that though, how is my other guys doing? Have we managed to get the troops yet? Yes, we have 2,000. That's not that much, is it? That's not a lot at all. There's not much I can really do because of the lack of troops, to be honest. It's going to have to do. So we have to go for more of a aggressive version of taking the enemy down, I think. So we're going to send them back over towards their last major colony. And I think we have to do a mass bombard to wipe them out pretty much to win here. But once they've been defeated, that should be it. It'd just be letting the AI take care of the rest. But I don't want to leave this planet alive because it means they can build more troops and troop transports, conquering more and more units as we wait. Speaking of, troop transports. It seems that there is an enemy unit just over here. A fleet made exclusively of troop transports. Interesting. Why, hello. Are they going to try and escape? I don't know, but there's a lot of us. Go, my glorious forms. Are they going to try? Yeah, it's blocked. It's okay. We got hyperdrive inhibition, which is brilliant on all these ships. They could not leave. They are locked in here with me. Their fates are sealed. These are really cool troop transports. What do they even do at this point? They have no chance of survival. They're absolutely cooked. I feel kind of bad in some way. Look at this bombing run. It's glorious. Though it's doing like hardly any damage. I think that's probably because of the torpedo's range, perhaps. Being offset by quite a bit. I'm not exactly certain, but it could be doing more damage in my opinion. We might switch these guys out to have some different weapons if they have some troubles like that, but we'll consider it. Regardless though, that was a nice quick easy win for us. Enemy destroyed, and we've conquered a conqueror, and we've conquered a colony. Very nice. Research breakthrough, nice. I like how I keep saying about research breakthrough sometimes, but I never actually see what it's unlocking. I think that's more of like at the start of the game when there's like actual techs we can grab, because right now my colony tech is limited to just terraforming. If we go, I can never find these things. There you go, just terraforming. My hope everybody, is that if we go through this tech here, it might unlock more general colonization tech, but I don't know. I really have no idea there. Excellent. What is this? Multi-layered interlaced armor. It seems like we're getting some more race-specific components here. We're not going to dive into them at the moment because we're in the middle of war anyway, but when we get a chance, we're going to redesign some holes and stuff with all the new technology, and we just make things better. But that would be in the future anyway. Did some of them survive? It looks like 2 of them might have warped away before my fleet arrived. Regardless though, our good friends are rapidly warping towards the target location. I think it's best if we start attacking now. I'm going to probably incur some very bad reputation, but I want to get this war sorted out, so we're going in. Is that their last base? At least we want to kill this. If they haven't got a starport, they can't build new units. Why, hello! Okay, we're in. The bombing's begun. Now, like last time, the enemy does have nothing. We've immediately just blown apart their defenses there. They have just lost a lot of their units. Wow. Guys, you're doing a brilliant job. Like, honestly, great job. I got to be careful here because I want to keep this facility and some other ones. Okay, stop shooting. Just be nearby. I'm a bit concerned that my friend's fleet doesn't actually have enough troops to do the entire invasion. Where is the second fleet? They're a bit too far away. I'll tell you what. 2,000 strength. The enemy's got a bit of population. What we're going to do, we're going to let the AI just kill enemies nearby. Hopefully, as they do that, they will remove all the bonuses they have left. Because we killed all the defensive bonuses, right? And we might be able to extra win with our very small invasion fleet here. Fingers crossed. So we're sending them in now. Hopefully it works out. The rest of the guys are flying around. They're just clearing the bases nearby. Okay, let's see how this works out. If not, we might have to come back later. So no invasion yet. I think they're waiting until clear. Ooh. It's this ship. It's the Shakturi ship from like ages ago. I never actually went to fix it. But I said it to be fixed. Many more questions I have there. Fair enough. Hopefully someone comes to fix that at some point. Have we run out of construction ships, maybe? We've got 28. That's plenty. Maybe there's a lack of priority there. They seem to be taking their time actually going to invade here, but I guess it is what it is. But the good news is, even if we fail the invasion, we have now cleared up their local units. There's nothing left here. Good job. We should really do a bit of a change, I want to say, with our units and defenses here, because we've got a lot of ships for the big battles at the start. We don't need them anymore. It's too much. So I'm actually going to do a few general changes. We're going to change over all of these guys to be maximum range. And that's also going to double up for the invasion fleets as well. Before we leave though, we have to stay nearby because we're currently giving a 25% bonus to space control. We need that to be staying in there so we get the more damage. We need to keep that going so we actually win with minimal losses. Oh, did we lose? Oh, guys, I think the Spec Ops killed the bio facility, which is a big shame, but it is what it is. Regardless, though, it looks like we have captured their last major planet. Colony has been unlocked. Excellent. Okay, so with that out of the way, the enemy is dead. They can't do much against me anymore. It's a matter of time. So if we have a look, their new main location, I can't even see it, is over here. And their economy is now 33k. So, not really a lot of them left there. Should be sorted. I think we can call this one a victory. So let's make sure our new friends have maximum fuel range. And they're all in AI mode. And they will just go around killing everything they see. Which should be pretty good. We're also going to make sure we change the templates in the future as well. So let's go through and make sure we remove all the destroyers. So eventually we want destroyers, of course, to be the generic guys that float around and just fight enemies by themselves, like their own patrol vessels, like little police forces across the galaxy. They can maybe help clear up all these random Gazarans everywhere. Battle fleet, we're removing the destroyers and the cruisers. Defense fleet, that's exactly the same thing. Get rid of the destroyers, it's just carriers and battleships. Invasion fleets, I think there's too many troop transports because they're getting a lot bigger. So we're going to go down to 6 of them. And we're also going to remove destroy. Oh, no. Actually, I think we're going to change these to cruisers. And we're going to have 4 of them. 4 cruisers, 2 carriers. Should be enough to destroy most defenses and star bases. And it's smaller as well, so we can maybe have more invasion fleets. So I'll tell you what, we're going to build, out of existing units, 2 additional invasion fleets. We can't afford it, never mind. Damn it. I'll tell you what, let's build 1 brand new one at Albion. And the one I already put down, I'm going to modify it and just build them up a little bit. Patrol fleets, I think that's a bit excessive. No, we'll leave it for now. Because if we go against the main enemies, we're going to need a lot of ships. Like we had the first time. We killed 600 enemy ships in the last hour, remember. So there's a lot of them. We want to have a lot of fleet. We want to have a lot of fleet units to spread DPS on big engagements. So we'll keep that going. Though, I will increase this to 300 meters. And I did forget we need to increase this to 50% fuel range on all of these units. Done. Excellent. Okay, the last one's going to be Royal Guard. I think we want to switch this out to be only battleships and carriers. And we're going to have 6 of each. This is going to be a one-off fleet, of course, defending Albion normally. And we'll use them as an emergency combat fleet as well if we need to, if we're in a lot of trouble. Pretty much sorted then. I think we might finally add a battleship to the strike group just so it has a little bit more firepower. I'm a bit concerned normally that because there's only 2 of them, if they get overwhelmed, they just immediately get wiped out and have to build a new fleet entirely. With a battleship, they're very strong and they should be able to just fly away before they get overwhelmed. At least that's my hope. Done. Okay. Oh, that's okay. So now I've done that, let's go through and make sure the new invasion fleet has its ships. Oh, it's already filled itself in with random units and stuff. Perfect. So with those in place, they should hopefully start speeding up the invasion of our enemies here. What has happened here? Looks like the Boscarans have randomly conquered one of the worlds near me with an outpost. How have they done that? They're not a war, are they? Oh no. The worst case scenario for me would be if someone else turned up right now and invaded the rest of these territories, the bugs. No, we're okay. Yeah, it looks like we are in fact safe. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. They've actually got a defense pack now, but luckily that happened after I declared war. Otherwise, we would have to be fighting the biggest player in the game, which had been kind of scary. I guess this must be from the invasion over here. If you look at the Boscaran territory, there is, what, 4 or 5 nations invading them at the same time. They are very strong, but I don't think they're that strong. That's probably a bit too much for them to handle, I'm going to go and say. So now the war's going to be pretty much automated and it's going to be finished over time. Let's go back to focusing on maybe trying to fix the economy a bit. So we are currently got a massive amount of money going down the drain, unfortunately. I don't think there's too much I can potentially do about this. I just need to stop building ships, let the population catch up to the economy. And I would say as well, quite importantly, we need to also get rid of the colony queue. I'm not going to reduce colonies. We're still queued up a huge amount of colonies here, and it is being filtered through, but I need to get these things just done as soon as possible, because the sooner we get colonies set up, the sooner we can flat out win the game. With like 100 colonies all growing at fast speed, I'm going to overtake everybody in population very soon. I mean, I've been playing for 21 minutes. My population's gone up by, I think, 20 billion since the start of the episode, which is a lot. we got a lot of population growth right now. In fact, I am already second place. That's how crazy this is. But my economy, of course, is currently like 5th or 6th place. Not great. We'll get there, though. Cool. Right, this is a... What is happening here? Oh, I guess it's a ship being constructed, but it's just weird that it hasn't got any progress at all. Not sure exactly what the plan there is. It seems a bit odd to me. Let's have a look through some settings, shall we? Because I think I haven't done a few things. Ah, yeah, perfect. So I was thinking, like, why am I not seeing any missions from intelligent agents? When I first started the game, I decided to put this on very high difficulty caution, which means they will only send out missions if there's a 95% chance of success. But the thing I'm going to point out is that even though I personally fail roles constantly, I'm running a Galactic Empire. I can have loads of spies. We just get like 0025 or something. So I'm going to reduce this to low caution, which should mean we will start seeing our spies now flood out into the galaxy and hopefully do some damage. Because right now they're all just standing around doing literally nothing. So hopefully we'll see some more spy action in the background here. I've also put down the Spy Academy, which means they're generally better anyway because they got a big bonus from that part of things. Apart from that, I think it's mostly just waiting until other things are finished, really. I mean, the cash flow is very dynamic. In terms of economy, we are getting a lot stronger. When we started the war against the bugs, we were at 1 million GDP. We are currently, if I can find the correct button, give me like 20 minutes. We're currently at 2 million. So we doubled our economy in literally one episode. So that's the kind of rate we're growing at right now. We are snowballing. We are going to become too powerful very soon. I think as well that mostly is attributed to places like this. The Gazaran homeworld, for instance. It's a very good place to live. Most of them currently right now are not assimilated into our culture, but they will assimilate. And as they do, we will get more and more money. As I'm talking to you, you can see here, this is going down. Well, up, technically. We are getting rid of the deficits from these units. It's going to be really good income at some point. Do you know what, as I'm talking about all this, I just realized when we get a chance, I should probably fast track some Gazaran modifiers again. I should really go through all of these because they're all going to take 9 days to complete. That's not very long. 9 days, I think we can take on 9 days. So we just actually captured... Oh, I can't do anything. We'll give it a few seconds. Once the research technology is done, we can do it then. Because I've got, from the war, I picked up Tikans, Gazarans, and Kurovs, which are those dog kind of people. So we want to get technology upgrades for all those 3 if we can. In a second, though, we are about to see an increase to my power. Done. 5,000 research potential. Unfortunately, that's not my actual output because of lack of cash, but we're looking pretty good right now with tech speed. So we've unlocked psychic engineering manipulation, psychic energy manipulation, genetic engineering, and bio-warfare. So I think that all this does is like a fail-safe to unlock the Shakturi DLC items if you haven't actually got them enabled. So there's always a way of getting there if you want to. So with the new technology for research, there's a naval one we can grab as well. This gives you plus 20% research across one in the galaxy. I think we need to try and put this in. We need this. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm sorry. I know I keep putting stuff above it, but this is important, right? If we get this first, 20% research increase, huge. I say we try and rush it. We leave the torrent drive going. As I got a lot of cash and I can't really spend it because of the deficit, I'm going to fast track these technologies with my cash to make them go faster and hopefully just speed up our economic prowess here. You okay? Is that the Royal Guard? Oh, it's the Royal Guard. They're just hanging out. I changed them originally to guard the bug home planet in case I tried to recapture it, but I think we're kind of past the point of them being a danger at this point. They're currently down to 8,000 fleet strength, so not really a big deal there. I think we're going to be okay. I can't wait to get this technology, by the way. Right now, as you can see, all these ships traveling across the galaxy, trading, fighting, doing whatever they do, all of that is based off speed. So I was looking around, like, for instance, these guys, they go at 600,000 a second. The purples, 861, same as me. The Boscarans, same as me, 861. I'm now going to be traveling at 1.2 million speed. That's way more than everyone else at the moment. 50% increase in speed. I think it's going to make a huge difference. If there's a big war for some reason, I will be able to get them to targets 50% faster than them. Huge difference there. It's definitely going to pay itself off. Awesome. We have started advanced medical centers. Can I actually spend money on one of these crash projects? This one costs 13 million credits to fast track. Bit too much cash. I haven't got that much right now. Let's go for genetic rewiring instead. 3 years. Cool. I think that should pay off eventually anyway. Research agreements. Like, so I don't want to do any agreements with enemy AI. They're all my enemy at this point. They just don't know it yet. Simple as that, really. Whoa. Oh, I just realized. I think me crashing that tech cost more money than I thought, and we actually are now bankrupt. Let's just hope that we get some sources of abnormal income, like building new ships and stuff. I think we will, but it's just a bit scary because I've got like a giant red marker now on my income, which is never a good thing to see. I'm trying to keep an eye on some of my invasion fleets. So some of them are flying around. They're just staging for new combat. The hell is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this objective they got going on? Invade Gondor system. Stage at Gondor Minor. What the hell are they doing? What? Don't do that. They're going to invade a neutral party. Excuse me. No, thank you. Hopefully that was a bug. The AI should not be flying across the galaxy to invade random AI I'm not even at war with. No, thank you. Now they've got a new target to invade BIS 5, which is actually part of the war goal we're in. So good news. I am very concerned about the AI trying to invade a neutral party, though. That probably shouldn't be happening. Let me just double check the other invasion fleets as well, shall we? Let me just... The other ones seem to be okay. Good. Concerning. Let's just hope that was a unfortunate situation with one of our lives. Cool. So these guys are going to go invade soon. They haven't got a lot of troops. So I imagine this base must be very unprotected. Yeah, it's only got a starport on it. A small one as well. So it shouldn't be that long to take them out. I think even the fighter forces of my nation are strong enough to kill these stations at this point. So we haven't got too much to fear. What are you guys waiting for? Maybe there's a missing factor or something I'm not aware of. We'll leave them to it, though. There's no point in micromanaging everybody. They are doing their jobs, which is good to see. 9 colonies left. So we've got a bit of time, but it'll be done soon. We're also back to 1 million credits again, which was quicker than I thought it was going to be. So that's good to see. I might actually detrack some of these upgrades. So these are not money related. These are useful. So this will speed up my invasions, and this will speed up my population growth. So we want to get those guys locked in. We actually now can do extra text. We've got 15 slots. So if we go and put in... Where is it? We want to probably go for the Gazarans first, right? So we'll do that now. Give it a few seconds, and it should come through. Oh! Oops. There you go. Done. Now that is some technology, everybody. That is super fast. How far can we go? Like under a year would be good, I think. So we go for like 2 or 3 levels of Gazaran. And then we do the other ones level 1. So we'll also get some technology for the Teekans and stuff if we need to. Nice. Is there 2 worlds in BIS? Ah, there's a vastly more powerful Rocky 3. Which actually has a lot of troops defending it right now. So that is a bit of a concern. We're probably going to need a bigger force to take that down, unfortunately. Good stuff. Next one. 260 days. Probably still a good idea. Let's get that locked in. Because this will fix the homeworld of the Bucks. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Excellent. I gotta say, by the way, the performance of this game has been dramatically improved by the beta patch. I'm very glad I re-rolled, because at one point, before I actually stopped and retconned like 4 or 5 episodes, I actually was considering stopping the series because the performance was so bad. But this patch, I'm playing on time-date speed. Look at this. It's so fast. If you're playing this game and you're having issues with performance, please get the beta patch. It just changes it so much. It's 100% worth it. Money's looking quite good, and we're actually getting close again. We've only got negative 61k income right now, so I think we're getting close, everybody. We soon should be able to actually dive into the world of having positive income. What is happening? Oh my god! Latest buildable designs. That's better. Let's get rid of those, shall we? That was a bit terrifying. I will go and redesign all the fighters after the war, because we've currently got some techs I'm trying to push through for the higher tiers, so I'm not that bothered about it right now. So we actually just unlocked better genetic manufacturing. So if we go to the keep and quickly update it, this should fix it so we actually have ourselves the better item. There you go. Advanced medical conditions. Because this is a brand new item, we have to make sure we upgrade it, or we just won't have the option for it. Look at all these failed missions I'm doing. Remember, they only attack if there's 70% chance of success. So I just failed 3 out of 4 70% chance missions in a row. This is why I normally put it on very high, okay? Because normally things do not work out with percentage chance basis for me. Invading where? Okay. Okay. So there's clearly some major issue with the AI with invasion fleets. So we're going to... What a pain. I'm going to reduce this down to 200 meters again. How much does the mate do? Oh, 400 meters. That should be fine, right? So it's in the local area. I think any higher than that, the AI is going to be just having the wrong assignments, unfortunately. It's a shame. Because I would like it so the AI doesn't randomly attack neutral nations, but it is what it is. So 300. Good. We have more fleets, though, so we have to make sure we go back and change the other 2 before they go and invade random AI. And we also need to make sure that the template is correct as well, so we don't see a situation where they just always did the wrong setting. Nice. Okay, so if we go back in over here, invasion fleets, edit, change, done. So I did notice that some of the invasion fleets aren't actually in the invasion zone, so we need to reassign them pretty much. So let's put some at Rocky 2 to be in range of the enemy capital. They should do their job soon. Perfect. And we also have these guys. Now, we are losing territory up north to the red player, but I think that's just regular colonization. It's not actually related to them attacking the bugs. Let's move you guys over there. Cinder mark. Done. Cool. So the 3 of the fleets are in the area with all the carnies in. They should hopefully fly over there and do some damage. We currently have how many left? I think it's like 7 or 6. 8. Getting there. We're getting there. Ooh, genetic investigation has been led to a curious discovery. We have completed our further study of the rift creatures and their strange crystals. There is no longer any doubt that these creatures are the product of a sophisticated genetic engineering project vastly beyond our understanding. And yet, if we were to improve our understanding, we could well be positioned not only to fight these creatures, but also apply this knowledge to our own projects. If we could enhance our own genetics, there is almost no limit to what we could achieve. We have also learned more about the rift crystals found in the creatures' bodies. They are, as we suspected, interacting with the rifts. The crystals appear to be what allowed these creatures to move through the rifts. Additionally, the creatures are in constant communication with them. We cannot know of any certainty the specific nature of that communication, but all signs point to a psychic record of everything the creature do and see. The rift creatures are, in other words, spies, reporting our activities back to their masters. We must now accept that they are very powerful enemies. Okay, very cool. I like the progress there. Hopefully, yes, next up is Genetic Studies Academy. I want to build space monsters. Let me spew them out across the galaxy. It's going to be glorious, everybody. Truly glorious. And look at this research speed as well. It's insane. I am very concerned about why you're here. They have declared war. No, the humans are taking my territory over. I hate them. I hate them. What do we do? We're cooked. We're cooked. They're just going to take my stuff away from me. I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, the AI is already flying around. We have no troops anywhere. I've queued up loads of armies. It's just too slow. The AI has taken my territory away, which I am not happy about one iota. Not happy at all. Regardless, it is what it is. It does seem that we have unlocked some more random technology, so we can now pop down the Genetic Research Academy, which is good news. So we're going to build this at... This planet's huge, right? Whoa! Nearly 11 million population capacity. You deserve, my friend, some buildings. You can get the holographic network and the genetic research facility, for sure. I can't believe this. The Purple Menace is unacceptable. He's been taking my lands for untold generations. He must be stopped. After the red bug. Then we go for it. Yeah, look at this. They're everywhere. Disgusting. Vultures taking my land. It's rightfully mine. Do they not understand this? I'm livid. Livid, everybody. We must get revenge for our fallen colonies. Regardless, though, apart from all that, I just found some technology I want to look at, right? Let me see if I can find it for a second. So as... Ooh. Genetic mastery. Oh my god. Empire bonus. 1 in galaxy. Plague containment. Whatever. Plague current. Who cares? Population growth plus 20%. Happiness plus 10%. This is a massive money-making item. We need to get this unlocked. Without a doubt. This is being researched alongside superior research. If we get these 2 mega buildings, we are going to be super, super powerful, guys. Super duper powerful, I may even say. Let's try and get that sorted out as soon as we can. Also, I want to get some of this stuff unlocked as well. So we're going to start with the population ones first. Crews. And then I want to get these. Because I want to build my own space creatures. That's the only reason right there. Cool. Oh, I'm kind of annoyed by this though. At least it means I have less population. The purple guy is probably going to be one of our biggest enemies in the end, because his alliance is huge. I mean, his alliance is 1, 2, 3... 3 nations I had to fight one enemy. That's going to be a nightmare. Definitely want to get the economy up really powerful before we go in for that one, because that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So we have also just unlocked improvements to population growth and the crew system. So when we go back to do new ship designs, we should have a little bit more leeway and hopefully space, so we don't need as many crew quarters. And we've also got some more technology as well, which is good to see. I'm trying to figure out if we've got more good targets going on with invasions. So it does seem the AI has stopped invading across the galaxy now, which is always handy. And the other fleets are going for random targets. So now that should be a bit more focused. Hopefully we can get the situation solved sooner. I'm pretty sure, by the way, we're getting to like endgame tech at this point, by the way. If we go and have a look at this, I just unlocked. After that technology, we should have unlocked the ultimate... It's here. Energy to fuel converter. This fella creates fuel out of mid-air. You're thinking, wait, it uses energy though. What? It's not going to be that useful. You're wrong. Okay, look, let me explain. It uses not just energy, but static energy. So it uses the stuff that these solar panels make, which is different than what we're doing with other stuff. This means that if we have like a deep space fleet by a sun or something, and it just sits there, it will just make its own fuel. We haven't got to worry about having like really far away fleets having this. We haven't got to worry about really far away fleets limping back home. No, it just make its own fuel. It's awesome, guys. It's a good one. Trust me. I'm looking forward to it. But it's a bit too high tier for us right now. It's a bit too much. Awesome. Damn purple. Damn purple menace. Okay, looks like we're about to start another invasion in a second over here. They've only got 10,000 troops. I'm not exactly sure their plan. I think they might need to bomb the planet a bit first, so it's going to take a long time to actually make any progress there. I don't want to reinforce them as well, because... Oh, there's 2 of them! Ooh. They're going to do a co-op invasion. At least I think that's what the plan is. No, these guys are capturing a random vessel. Not as important, but I guess if they're having a good time with it, it's fine. Ooh. I think we're getting some of this tech from just stealing it, which is nice to see. Mission completed. Mission completed. Imagine if I had this enabled from day one, we would have been making a lot more technology and probably been a lot further ahead with when it comes to being a powerful nation. But it is what it is. Mistakes were made. It's nothing really too much to dwell on. It's not like I'm technically losing. In fact, I'm nearly first place. So it's not like it slowed me down too much there. War mission completed. It's a shame in a way that this war's dragging on for so long, because we have got like -10 happiness across the galaxy because of my long war, which is a giant pain, but there's no point ending it right now. We are so close to finishing off. We're just going to sit through it and win that way. And also, we know for sure if I do let the AI just take over what's left, that means the purple will have another 6 colonies, which makes them stronger in the long run when I have to fight them off. Advanced robot repairs. I don't think they get a lot better robot repairs, they just get more efficient. I wish there was a way they can repair a hull though. Maybe they can. If I keep going, I wonder if I might find like a really powerful version. Ooh. I found some higher tier defensive ion damage, 32, reactive rating 8. That's crazy good. Wait, what's the difference between these two? Sorry. I'm having a bit of a confusing time here. It seems there's a race-specific technology which is only marginally better at best. I don't really see the point of... I guess we use them if they're just exactly the same. Are they smaller? Size 8. Ah, it's slightly more efficient when it comes to their size. But apart from that, it's a bit mediocre, if I say so myself. So having a look around a little bit. We're looking pretty good with the old research. It's going to take a while now because we're locked in for a bit. But I do want to also queue up the advanced habitability so we can eventually get 9% improvement on any planet. And I think that means I should probably try and get more size 10-ish planets now, if I can. There's probably a lot of them we haven't unlocked yet. If we go to distance from starport, there's loads of them. There are so many planets, but we're going to ignore ones that work with Shakturi because there's such a big backorder right now of Shakturi colonizations. It's going to take decades already. We can, though, try and colonize human-esque worlds, which should be upgraded with the terraformer over time. So we should probably get those guys working. Let me go back up a little bit. So can I exclude? I don't think I can. There needs to be more options on this so I can exclude certain parameters. I don't want to see these carbonaceous moons or the volcanic ones, but maybe it's just me. And with that, everybody, I have queued up another probably 20-30 colonies for different races. So hopefully over time, we will see even more colonies starting to grow, which should be brilliant. Since then, nothing's really changed out of the war itself. Our guys are still just flying around blowing people up, but nothing crazy is really going on here. We're just waiting for the troops to be constructed and push people to push through. I should probably just help out a little bit if I can. Let's just speed up more armor brigades across the planet here. I hope they add a way of doing like mass troop recruitment for players at some point. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe it's already a factor in the game, but it would help me out a lot if I have those options just to really speed up these very slow parts here. Speaking of invasions though, they should be trying to go around and invade some more planets soon. In fact, I think it's happening right now. But it seems that they're going into attack with just too low amounts of units. They're not making any progress, which is not good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to manually play with this fleet and just fly around with it myself because it seems they're having a bit of trouble with competence here. Low troops. So that means they're going to pick up loads of armor brigades and they should be enough to take down a few worlds in a row, which I'm looking forward to. So I've been waiting around a little bit for things to move on. My fleet now actually has quite a good number of... Oh my god, guys! Look! We just got critical research breakthrough on the research lab. 2 years left. I was going to try and buy it myself in a second, but it was going to cost me 4 million credits. So I'm so happy that happened. that saved me a lot of money. Anyway, so I've been looking around, and a lot of the worlds that are left, that they still won't, I think there's like 6 left, they all have... There's 4, sorry. They all have, unfortunately, loads of armor units on them. So that's why it's not happening. I think it's because they pretty much have some good defenses there. But I will say, our friends over here at Rocky 2, they have nearly 300,000 army power at this point. So they're going to be pretty good. I reckon they could do some damage there. They still seem to be interested in retrofitting, though, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I don't want to spend any more money on them if I can. I might just buy more random infantry as well. But a lot of my worlds now are actually covered in armored units. It's just the invasion fleets are just like, do you know what? We don't need these. We're fine. We're just flying around. It's not a problem. Actually, how do I fix that? I wish there was a way they can go and pick stuff up a bit from longer range. I know they normally do. I think maybe it's because it's mid-war, but I'm not so certain there. If I, for instance, send... Oh, you okay, game? The music just stopped and it just froze a little bit. It's not a problem. If we send off these guys with a lot of missing units, we send them directly over to the winter and they could pick up the whole shebang. Okay, it's been a bit of time. I thought I'd let the game run for a bit to speed through the end of the war so we can get to this episode. We have 4 enemy colonies left, and I've been looking at the ones that are still around, and they are all very tanky. Unfortunately, the colonies left are the ones that they invaded last, so they have loads of like armor defense on them and stuff, which is not great, but we are getting there. For instance, the 8th Invasion Fleet now actually has nearly half their army capacity filled in, so they're getting pretty strong. Maybe not strong enough to actually take down the colonies yet, but they're getting there. Also, some of my planets, like Winter, for instance, have loads of troops available. So I've sent off different fleets to different regions to pick up new troops. Hopefully, once they've done that, we should be looking pretty good. Wait, I swear I reset you, my friend, not to have this exact problem. Damn it. Reset again. Sometimes they just like invading people. What can I say? So this invasion fleet here currently has no troop capacity. Oh, that's my invasion. That's the Battlefleet Apollo. Oh, okay. Let me make sure these are reset as well. If they're assessed with attacking neutral targets, not very good. This is what I was looking for. Invasion Fleet 15. They're attacking random AI right now. If we send them to the bug planet, there is a lot of troops to pick up there. And then maybe they can invade somebody as well. There's also a chance I could just flat out kill them and bomb them off the worlds, but I think that'd be a waste. And also that means AI might show up and just take it over. Regardless though, superior research has been obtained, so we can now build... Is it there? Yes, the Galactic Science Center. So this will give one place 20%... Sorry, one place 10% more development, which is pretty handy, but also mostly the 20% research. So there's only one obvious choice if you ask me. We are going to go and build this at the dog world. The world which had 10.5 billion potential for people, which is insane. They may have lost some people due to strange events that has nothing to do with me. If I plop this down, though, we will lock in a galactic wonder, which I'm looking forward to. Also, this planet should really be protected from harm, so I'm going to build all these round defenses as well. We do not want to lose the world with so much to give. That is for certain. Excellent. So that's on the way. It should be built quite quickly, actually. Yeah, look how fast this is. Now, this will, of course, make my budget even worse than it is currently, which you're thinking, how is that even possible? Well, I don't know. I'm just making things worse. It's going to cost 20,000 credits a tick, but 20% increased research speed is definitely worth it there. So this is now going to take 16 years to build, and our research is now nearly 7,000. When we get over 9,000, it's going to be over. I reckon the galaxy is not going to survive for much longer at that point. Brilliant. Okay, so they're doing a great job there. Connie is No. Oh, did they actually full on leave my... They've left? They just flat out left? This is probably an issue I'm going to go and say with, unfortunately, the lack of... That's so sad. It's mostly because we have a lack of happiness everywhere. We are getting a lot of penalties right now to everything. It's not good. I'll tell you what, the AI is just taking too long. I'm going to do some manual invasions myself. We need to get this wrapped up. So this planet here has 1,000 defense units. My invasion fleet is worth 10,000. Just go and attack it, guys. While we're waiting, go over there, please. We'll pick them up again afterwards and we'll go for the next one. Should be simple. Oh, wait. Oh, they're miles away. Sorry, I thought they were over here. In that case, go for Rocky 2 instead. Just go and invade and take it down. Rocky 2 hasn't actually got on it any abilities to defend itself, so it should be quite simple. It has got the MSP fleet port, but that should be fine. What is happening here? Just randomly flying away from each other. I don't know what's going on there. It might be because there's hostiles in the system, so they're continually like returning to a civilian base, then seeing there's a fleet nearby and leaving. I'm not so certain. But regardless, there's some weird funkiness going on there. So once they arrive, that would be the first target out of the way. They had to go up and around, though, because of the weird environment we live in here. But it'll be done soon. Academy's still quite far away. This is the one I really need. The 20% increased population growth. That one is a huge bonus, to say the least. How are we doing with all this now? Like, for instance, that building. This used to be, what, 16 odd years? 18 years? Like, 20% has really sped us up here. It's looking pretty good. Regardless, though, I think I'm going to probably calling it here for a day because I've been recording this episode for like 4 hours, despite being an hour long. I know I've been having a bad day. You can't always wake up and record coherent episodes. I've tried my best, but I'm having a bad record day. What can I say? Regardless, though, if you do see this episode, I will say I hope that you have enjoyed. We didn't really manage to finish off the AI, but we have got to a position where we are first in the galaxy. That was a guess, by the way, so I'm happy that's happened. With our newfound population growth, we are growing. It's been an hour times 8 speed. We grew our population. We doubled it. Did we double it? I think it's been doubled in one episode. And most of our worlds are newly colonized, right? So it was just to get higher and higher. I reckon in the next like 2 or 3 episodes, we might actually reach the 70% condition for victory. I'm just going to put it out there. We'll see how things go. But I will continue to conquer. I'm not going to sit around until I win. We will fight continually to become stronger. Apart from that, everybody, thank you for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.